Former Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores appeared in New York courtroom. And this was in a bid to have their drug trafficking indictments dismissed over a geopolitical dispute over legal fees. Well, this was Maduro's second appearance since his capture by U.S. forces more than 2 months ago. Supporters and opponents of Nicolás Maduro gathered outside the Manhattan federal court as the couple arrived dressed in beige prison garbs to the hearing in Manhattan federal court. Both Maduro and Cilia have pleaded not guilty to charges including narco terrorism conspiracy. The couple asked U.S. District Judge Alvin Hellerstein to dismiss the charges, citing their inability to rely on Venezuelan public funds due to U.S. sanctions on Venezuela. Maduro's lawyers argue that U.S. sanctions were interfering with their right to have a legal counsel under the Sixth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution and can't afford to pay their fees on their own. Now, while prosecutors Kyle Wirschba said that the U.S. sanctions blocking the payments were based on legitimate national security and foreign policy interests, Judge Alvin Hellerstein, however, appeared skeptical of that argument, noting that the U.S. had relaxed sanctions on Venezuela since Maduro's ouster, and he added that the couple no longer pose national security threat to the United States. Judge Hellerstein questioned whether the U.S. can bar Venezuela from funding Nicolás Maduro's legal defense without violating his U.S. constitutional rights, but stopped short of dismissing drug trafficking charges against him. Well, he asked whether he could order Treasury to modify the sanctions to allow for the Venezuelan government to pay the legal fees. But prosecutor denied his suggestion that the matter was subject to foreign policy and not judiciary. Maduro and his wife are being represented by Barry Pollock, who previously represented WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. Pollock has said that he wants to withdraw from the case if Hellerstein doesn't dismiss the charges, and the Venezuelan government cannot pay his fees. Maduro faces 4 felony charges, including narco-terrorism conspiracy, which criminalizes drug trafficking that helps to finance activities that the U.S. considers terrorism. Maduro has dismissed those accusations, along with allegations of drug trafficking, as pretextual justifications for what he called a U.S. desire to seize control of the South American OPEC nation's vast oil reserves.